Hello, my Leo friends, and welcome to your card reading for the month of October. As your first card here, this is the letter. The letter is that we are initiating communication with people. We take certain applications could come to us, or we make applications. Certain requests, we are forwarding certain requests. Also, we will ask a lot of questions, or we are here encouraged to ask questions with this combination of cards here. It's possible also that we are seeking for answers, and that's why we are asking so many questions. Maybe something is not clear for us here, and this is why the questions are asked. And also, the letter tells us to keep communicating here with this combination of cards. Then in the central card we have the book. The book don't immediately reveal its secret. So if you ask questions, it's possible that the answers are delayed, or the answers are not given to you, because we have the mountain here. So it's possible that you need to wait a while for receiving the correct answers. This is what we are seeing here. So you will not be able to push the answers out of your respondent because you have the mountain there. So you will need to let this whole process some time. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, for ourselves here, if there are certain things in our life that we want to share, this is not a good time here for sharing personal information. The book tells us to keep things for ourselves here. If there are certain plans in our life, we are encouraged here not to reveal our plans, especially with the child. Maybe you are planning some new initiative in your life, and here the cards encourage us to keep that new initiative for us. If you are planning something, a business, whatever it is, some new initiative in your life, the cards tell us to keep this for us, not to share it for now. You will notice when it's the right time, because the book, it tells us that it's not the right time. Not the right time here to share this information. But the book is a positive card, so it's not that it's in a negative way. But we need to be patient here, still pay attention here on the details. Also, you have the mice here, so it's very important here. If we have some actions or some new things that we want to implement in our life, we pay attention to the details. This is a card of details, and this is also a card of details. So you will need to pay attention to all details in our life, and if the details come to you, it's not the right time here to reveal the information. Then we have the letter and the mountain. As I said earlier, if you wait on information, it would be delayed. It's possible also that we are waiting on information from a foreigner or from news from abroad, and this information could be delayed here. This is what we are saying. There are certain blockages, or certain things cannot go through for now here. There could be some communication problems. We are the one who have difficulties to communicate, or that person has difficulties for communicating with us. Or there are some things that are not clear. Maybe that person is not communicating with us in the right way, or we are not communicating with that person in the right way. But the news in general is from a foreigner, or from abroad, or from another city. This is what we are seeing here. Also, the messages that we are receiving are often during this period delayed or slow. This could be through slow internet. Any reason here can be applied here. If you are waiting on a ticket or something, or on a visa or documents, all these documents could be delayed. So if you're involved in documents in your job, all these documents could be late here. This is what we are seeing here. Sometimes also you're waiting on news, and the news is not delivered as it's agreed. So this is what we are all seeing here. These are all challenges here. And the problem with the mountain is we cannot move mountains. So the only thing you can do here is be patient. Maybe it's not the right time here with the book in the middle here. Sometimes also we ourselves, there is a conflict here that we are feeling here, that we are thinking to ourselves, do I need to talk about this, or is it more wise to keep quiet? This is also what we are seeing here. But certain problems will need to be addressed. If you don't address certain problems with the mice, the problems could be increasing. With the mice, we need eventually to increase the problem, but I'm not saying it's the right time. Maybe you wait more until the end of the month for initiating this communication related to something you want to talk about. So you will see when it's the right time, you will receive the signals here. Then we have the mountain, the mountain and the mice here. That, as I said here, it tells us the same thing here. It's possible here that there are really a lot of efforts, and you do efforts, but the communication is not coming here. And it's possible it takes a lot of energy out of you. You keep trying, but it's not moving forward or backwards. It just stays as it is here. And it could give us a lot of stress here, that the communication or documents is not coming. It could give us stress here. But as I said, if you wait by the end of the month, the problem would solve itself. But there could be some inconvenience here that we are seeing here. If there are certain problems that we did not address for a long time, also by the end of the month you need to address them. That's what I said here. Also, if there are certain challenges in our life, we should address these problems. We cannot close our eyes for the problems. If we see them and we refuse to see these problems, it will increase. Again, here we see always the same. Then I want to also go in the letter and the book here. Suddenly here, with this combination here, you suddenly, there is a news here that surprises you. But the question is, with the mice, sometimes the news could be unreliable. So it's possible, if you push for news, that the news that you're receiving is not correct, it's corrupted. Maybe they tell you something for giving you something. So we need to be careful here. It's better to wait here. Sometimes also this points to online learning here. We could consider some traveling, or some traveling is literally on the cards here with this combination of cards. But as I said here, maybe there's a problem here with the documents for traveling, and it could be a problem here. Sometimes also, if you're waiting on certain degrees, and these degrees could also be delayed here. Certain news could come to you, certain news could come to you, but we need to be very careful with the legitimacy of the news, as I said here, because with the mice, sometimes the information that we receive is corrupted. Also, we need to see if we are confronted with documents, that the documents are legitimate, that we are not confronted with, that people don't present us fake documents. This is also possible with this combination of cards. Also, if something has been hidden for you, it's possible that you receive this document now. But as I said here, think twice before you share this information. We need to see here that the information is correct. But we are urged here to investigate the information. Even took a long time, don't take it for granted. Double check the information here from the official documents, whatever you receive here. Also, if people ask you questions, you will speak the truth. This is also wise with this combination of cards. But see, if you speak the truth, that the information is legitimate. This is what the cards tell us. Even trusted documents could not be what they seem to be. If you are waiting on document from a notary or something, double check here the documents. Before you forward the documents, double check everything that we are seeing here. Sometimes also this points to that we are receiving a news from an admirer. This is possible. Maybe there is somebody, you have a secret admirer, and this person sends you a message in secret, and nobody knows about this, and you are the only one who knows about this. This is what we are seeing here. It's possible also that you follow this card reading, but it's possible you do something additional. Maybe you want to do a personal reading, or you extract more information from the internet here, or you go to somebody who has expertise for getting more information. This is also about that we are extracting information from the hidden here with this combination here. In another way, it's possible that you are considering learning something, some hidden knowledge, some occult knowledge. This is what we are seeing here. Also, if if we have this here, if people are communicate with us, we will be able to hide our face. Like we put our facial expressions on ice. This is also possible because the mountain allows us to do that. So this is what we are seeing here. But if you are communicating something and you want to communicate it, people will know what your expressions mean. Even if you have minor facial expressions, they will be understood here with this combination of cards here. If there is questions related to money or something or documents, it's positive. But as I said here, double check everything here with this combination of cards. You have ordered a ticket, it's possible that this ticket, that you don't receive a ticket, even if you have paid it, that there is no communication with this office, or there is something going around here, and you are not able to extract this information why the ticket is not coming or documents are not coming to you. Maybe you have ordered a ticket for going abroad and there's some difficulties. This could be related to the visas here or whatever it is here. But if you have ordered a ticket, even for going to another place in the country or in another city, it could be that this ticket is delayed. This is what we are seeing here. Also, it tells us here that we need to be not too light-hearted about it. Investigate, double check here, as I said here. It's very important because you have a lot of related here to documents. So you need to focus here on that one here. You will receive certain things. If you investigate, you will find it. You will find where it is. Especially by the end of the month, you will find what is going on here. Also, sometimes in a different angle then, if you have certain talents, here we are asked here why you don't use these talents. So we need to also, sometimes we are urged here to use certain talents or trust your feelings. Then we go in the horizontal line here. We have the dog and the book here. This means that probably a friend is close to you, but maybe this friend, he don't reveal everything. And I don't mean that in a negative way. Maybe this friend don't share all the information with you. He probably has his own reasons for that. Maybe that is very personal, and the information here is not all shared here. But since all the cards are here, the end of the cards are positive, so we should not worry too much about it here. This is what we are seeing here. It's possible also that you have colleagues or somebody or peers that not share all the information with us here. Some information will not be shared with us also with friends here. Or it's possible that this is a secret friend for you. You keep this friend away out of the public eye, and you have probably you could have a close relationship to this friend, but maybe you don't put this in the public eye. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards here. Also, we could think that we know all the information about a certain friend, but maybe this is not so. It's only in our mind. This is what we are seeing here also. If we are in the learning business here, this is good cards here. This is about private teaching here. We lead people here in studying. This is what we are seeing here also with this combination of cards. People also follow our advice here regarding learning decisions. Then we have the book and the clovers here. As I said, by the end of the month here, the answers will come to you here. Things that we are pursued, documents that did not come, tickets, everything appears here by the end of the month here. It's possible also that we do a lot of reading. We read for fun, for our personal education here. Even not necessary, you could learn high-valued books that are having a lot of information that is not known to the common public here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards. Then we have the crossroads and the house here. It's possible also that if you have plans For moving here, this is possible. If you still live in your parents' home, it's possible that you make decisions for moving out of your parents' home. Maybe you move in together with your children because you have the child here. Maybe you want to share expenses with your children, or you share expenses in the living place of your children. But here there is a possibility here for living together with the children, and we actually move out of the parents' home. This is what we are seeing here. There are choices here for residents. In another way, it's possible that we go back to a place where we lived before. This is what we are seeing here. We're making choices here, and the choices that we are making could not be traditional. Maybe other people will think why you take this decision, but it's maybe related to family matters, and that's why you make the choice. But the choices could not be common here that we are making here. It's possible also that you accept certain things from your family, but also other things you will not comply with. Anyway, here we decide also for more comfortability. Maybe our comfort is very limited. And because our comfort is very limited, we will break tradition, family tradition. This is what we are seeing here. The house where you could go also could be a little bit uncommon, or the living conditions could be a little bit uncommon. It's not necessarily negative, but maybe the house has a different location, or the house is located in a different area, but it's not necessarily negative, but it's out of the traditional. Sometimes also it means that we make backup plans here. There could be backup plans related to the family and related to yourself here. With this, this is what the cards are telling here. If you make certain decisions, it could also mean that you have double feelings. You are a little bit ambivalent about these decisions here. But the stability that you are experiencing will be new. It's something that you didn't experience. Maybe it's the first time you live on your own, and this could be with a child, or the living conditions could be completely new for you. So we could feel a little bit ambivalent about this here. Also, we could experience, if we have a partner, that some features of the partner are showing up like sides we didn't see before. If you are close to your father, it's possible that your father also, that you see things of him, and I don't mean this in a negative way, but that there are some features of him that you get to know that you didn't see before. This is what we are seeing here also. If we are traveling, sometimes also it could mean that there are some roundabouts. So if you want to go somewhere, it's possible that the road is closed and another road need to be taken. It could also be in our personal lives here with this combination. It's possible if you are in the regulated business or in rules or regulations, that some things of the rules and the regulations that you are always used to apply, that rules or regulations will change. This is what we are seeing here. This could have been for a long time the same, but there could be some changes here, and you could feel uncomfortable about that. If you work, for instance, for the government, and suddenly there are some changes and you don't feel comfortable about these changes. Maybe you think, is this the right way to go? Is this correct? But you might have no choice but accepting here with this combination of cards. It's possible also that you notice, if you have a certain partner, that this partner has interests you didn't notice before, and this partner, maybe it's a hobby or something, and you didn't notice in your partner. Maybe he want to do, your partner or she want to do something else here. It's possible also that this person wants privacy, more privacy. This is what we are seeing here. And this has not been on the cards before, literally, and there is questions about that. And this person tells you that he needs more privacy. For instance, if you have a husband, I'm saying, like a husband, sometimes they like to have a cave. It's called the cave. And this husband tells you that he needs more privacy. It doesn't necessarily undermines the relationship, but there is a need for more privacy. This is what we are seeing here. So be lenient also towards that here, because there could be some shades of gray coming in your life here, that you need to adjust to here. There is a decision pending here. Also on the house front, there could be some doubts here. You could have double feelings here in the home where we come from, if this still fits you. For instance, if something is given to you, some information, you cannot accept this information because you are maybe already in another state of mind. This is what we are seeing here with this combination here of cards. In another way, it could mean that you move in, as I said earlier, or somebody moves in to you. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards. Sorry for the background noises here, because I do this reading here in the open. Also, if you make these familial changes, or somebody move into you, or you move in them, you could have the feeling, are these restrictions, or is this a freedom that comes to you? This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards here. Also, it tells us here that we sometimes need to incalculate the unknown factor. Even though if you collected all the information, there could be a factor that you didn't consider. Maybe it's an angle of a person you didn't know, and you need to think about this. Also, in another way, we cannot overthink here. This is a double combination, because it's the crossroads, so it's double. Then we have the house and the child here. As I said here, this could be a new home. You could be, if you have a fixed home, it could be renovations. If you're a house, if you're already thinking, I need to clean up here the house, we need to do some changes here, we need to clean up the garage, we need to clean up that part of the house here, this points to decluttering. It could also be that we do the general cleaning of the house here. But something is changing in the house. Something new is coming to us, because it's the child. So something is here. If you have a child here, sometimes also it could maybe like a new person comes in your life for taking care of your children. This is what we are seeing here. Or daycare, this is what we are seeing here. Or somebody who takes care of your children. This could be something new here that enters the family here with this combination of cards. Or you have the intention to start a family. This is what we are. Or we're starting a new family. In some cases, but this will not always be so, it could be that some young child is coming to us, younger children. In another way here, if we are raising our children, it could be that we are raising our children the old way, the old-fashioned way, more conservative here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards. Then we go in the vertical lines. We have the letter and the dog here. The letter and the dog here, it tells us that we have a lot of communication with our friends or people that are close to us. Also, we receive news about a friend. Maybe you're waiting on news from a friend, or something new is happening to a friend. This is what we are seeing here. Or there could be some consideration that maybe a friend moves in with you, or you share a house together here, because we have the house and the dog here, and this could be new living conditions for the both of you. This is what we are seeing here also with this combination of cards here. There could be some agreements that we are making here. This could be agreements that we are not sharing with everybody. But it's best here with this combination of cards here that we are open towards each other, and that everything is explained here thorough towards each other. So as they say, good agreements make good friends here. So there is no problem afterwards here, especially if this person is moving in here with you here. But there will be a lot of communication here with this friend here. There could also be a pet moving in here with you. Maybe this friend brings some pets here. This is possible also. Anyway, here there could be some asking and some give and take here. There's some give and take here. This is what we are seeing here. as I said here, be careful here, keeping the things balanced here. This is important here. There could be some, there's like a give and take here. Especially if you move in here, there need to be a balance here. We need to see here that there is no inequality. We need to balance here. This is what we are seeing here. Then we have the dog and the crossroads here. It's like there could be some, since if this person moves in with you, there will be some changes. This is what it's telling us here. But also it could mean that new friends coming in our lives here, people we didn't know before, maybe this is related to this other person, and you get to know more friends here with this combination of cards here. There is a certain loyalty in the friendship here. The friend also could help us with decisions, and we could help them. There's like a helping thing, because the dog helps. So we could help this person, but this person could help us also. This is what we are seeing here. There are certain decisions that this friend is facing, and we could help with these decisions, and it could have an impact on us here also. Also, we see here there's a loyalty, but there's some ambivalence here about the choices that we need to make here. So we need to see that everything is worked out here. It's important also to be honest here, that everything is spoken out here. We need to face the details. There need to be a certain freedom included here. So we cannot restrict the too much here. Friendship is based on equality here. This is what we are seeing here, because with the crossroads there are some things that we need to respect here. This is what we are seeing here. There could be, if not, there could be challenges here. Then we have the book. And the book and the child here, to some additional information, something new is start here, beginning of something here with this combination of cards. Then we have the book and the house. The book and the house here, it tells us here that maybe something about the house, if you are planning a house move, it's not yet immediately in the beginning of the month. So by the end of the month it will become clear to you here. If you are in a job, something new on the work front, maybe there's a relocation of the branch. This is possible. Or the business is moving to another place, if this is relating to the work here. There could be some changes here. If you have always been in a fixed location, like you always had the same location, there could be some changes here from location here. If you are, for instance, in the teaching sector, there could be some that you go out for learning people, or they come to you. But mostly they come to you. There could be some changes on that you do some home teaching here. This is what we are seeing here. If somebody comes in our house, it's also possible that this person teaches our children. This is what we are seeing, like a nanny here also with teaching skills. This is what we are seeing here. This is what maybe I didn't mention before. It refers to a nanny, but the nanny could be quite skilled here. This is what we are seeing here. This could be a nanny with abilities. This is what we are seeing here. The person could be very well skilled here. Maybe that's why there need to be a balance here. We should also have some respect for the skills of this person here also, because this is not really the nanny thing that we are seeing here. Then there is the mice and the clovers here. Also with this combination, if there's a new person coming in our house, we could be a little bit stressed because we are scared maybe something is disappearing in our house. But with this combination of cards we should not be. This is a protection. There's a protection on the house here, and things will not disappear. It's actually reversed. If things would disappear, they would come back to you. So because the mice sometimes they point to theft, but here it's the reversed here that we are seeing here. You need to trust also your gut. If it tells you this person is trustworthy, you should trust your feelings here with this combination of cards here. here also sometimes here, this is then a different angle, we need to be able here to enjoy the small things of life. Even if we have some things that irritating on our life here, we are urged here to see the small joys of life. Then we have the clovers and the child here. If there's changes in our life here, this means it's a positive thing here. Certain things will go effortless, and we are encouraged here to move ahead with certain ideas here. There could be some affairs, and they could be full-hearted for you. This is what we are seeing here. But as I said here, be careful here that the balance is kept here. We cannot treat people also like a child. So especially if this is a matured person, we need to respect here the boundaries. This is what we are seeing here. I know I put a lot of stress in it, but it's important because it's always coming back here with this combination. And our luck, if we are luck in life, our luck will grow during this period here with this combination of cards. So my Leo friends here, this is a quite good combination here for the month of October. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this reading. If you did, please consider subscribing. Thank you for doing so, and we see each other next month. Again, my excuses for the background noises here because the reading was done in the open. Thank you.